Greetings, my fellow warriors of the workforce. I am Tiny Tim, Duke of Arrakis, user 391, and today I bring you a tale of corporate insanity that will make you question everything you thought you knew about common sense. Now let me ask you, have you ever heard the tragedy of GEICO's call center policy? I thought not. It's not a story the corporate overlords would tell you. It's a GEICO tragedy. You see, this policy has been around for years, and yet it remains the same. One bad survey score, and you're suddenly stuck forever. That's right, your entire career potential rests on the fickle whims of a customer survey. Brilliant, right? I mean, who needs skills, experience, or hard work when you have a single random survey score to determine your worth? Let's break this down. If, on a particularly rough day, you happen to get a customer who's having a meltdown, or if just maybe the survey system is rigged in some dark corporate plot, you're doomed. No matter how well you've done, no matter your dedication or skill, you're stuck. That's right. No chance for growth, no hope for change. One bad day, and you're locked in the call center forever. And let me tell you, this is stupid. Utterly, mind-bogglingly stupid. Imagine this. I'm amazing at customer service. I'm handling calls like a pro, solving problems left and right, making customers happy. But then, one day, I get a call from someone who's already furious about something completely unrelated to me. I try my best, but they don't like my tone, or the way I spoke, or, heaven forbid, the way the survey system works. One bad rating, and boom, no more opportunities to grow. How does that even make sense? You know what this feels like? It's like saying, well, if you're not a Picasso, then you're not fit to be a mathematician. Just because you didn't paint the Mona Lisa doesn't mean you can't solve an equation, right? Same logic here. Just because you had a bad interaction with one customer doesn't mean you're suddenly incapable of doing anything else. But apparently, GEICO thinks it does. And here's the kicker. This whole system is built on luck. Yes, you heard me. Luck. If you're unlucky enough to get a grumpy customer, if the survey doesn't go your way, that's it. Your entire career potential gets flushed down the drain. Forget about how hard you work, how skilled you are. Nope. If that survey doesn't like you, you're stuck in a job that might not even suit you. How's that for an amazing system? Now, let's just entertain the idea for a second. Let's pretend you've been in the call center for years. You've mastered the art of handling irate customers. You've learned the ins and outs of the job, and you've gained valuable experience that could easily transfer to another position. But one survey score. One. And suddenly, you're banned from trying anything else? It's like GEICO's way of telling you, yeah, you're qualified, but we don't care. We'd rather keep you in the call center, even though you're clearly capable of more. And here's the part that gets me the most. GEICO claims they want to make sure only the best people are eligible for other jobs. So, what do? They use surveys. Yes, arbitrary, random surveys that are about as reliable as a paper umbrella in a hurricane. Let's be real. These surveys aren't about skill or effort. They're about luck, timing, and customer moods. And if you're unlucky enough to get a cranky customer, your entire career could be ruined. Bravo, GEICO, for using such an effective and fair method of evaluation. So, what is GEICO really telling us with this genius strategy? They're basically saying, oh, you're a great worker? Too bad. One bad day and you're stuck forever. This isn't about recognizing your potential or valuing your hard work. It's about control. It's about keeping employees trapped in a box even when they've outgrown it. What's next, GEICO? If we cough too loudly on a call, are we going to be fired for disturbing the peace? If we don't laugh at a customer's joke, will we lose our eligibility for promotions? This policy is absurd. It's the corporate version of saying, if you can't make a perfect soufflé, you'll never be a good architect. It's short-sighted and completely out of touch with reality. But hey, don't worry, GEICO. I'm sure you've figured out the best way to create a happy, thriving workforce. Who needs growth, opportunity, or skill development when you can just trap your employees based on the randomness of a customer survey? Brilliant, truly brilliant. Now here's the real twist, folks. The truth of it all. This entire system, these surveys, this supposed evaluation process, it's meaningless. The call center metrics might as well be a coin toss. Heads, you get a good score. Tails, you get a bad one. That's all it is. It's a game of chance, a glorified roll of the dice. So in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't even matter. All those surveys? They're just as random as flipping a coin. You can be the hardest worker, the best customer service rep. But if that survey doesn't go your way, you're stuck. So why bother? Let me paint you a picture, folks. Imagine this. I, Tiny Tim, Duke of Arrakis, have a PhD. Yes, a PhD. In something useful, something that required years of education, research, and expertise. So why, you might ask, am I stuck in GEICO's call center, unable to move on to a higher position? Simple. One bad survey score. That's right. Despite my advanced degree and the years of training in high-level tasks, I'm stuck here, in the trenches of customer service, because a customer didn't like the sound of my voice one day. And now, I can't even apply for a job in the company that's desperate for someone with my skills. It's absolutely absurd. Surveys have nothing to do with managing teams, running operations, or tackling high-level projects. It's about luck, not skill. This is like saying if you suck at painting, you're automatically not a good scientist. It's utter idiocy. Just because I had one rough interaction doesn't mean I'm not qualified to run the whole damn company. I am Tiny Tim, Duke of Arrakis, user 391, and if I were in charge, I'd make sure this madness came to an end. Employees wouldn't be punished for things they can't control. They'd be free to grow, to evolve, to reach their potential, without some arbitrary survey keeping them stuck in a job they're overqualified for. But for now, all I can do is stand here, give a sarcastic salute to GEICO's brilliance, and say, well done, everyone. Well done.